then there is tape delayed coverage of the women's bronze final in ice hockey at 12 noon Eastern on at USA Network, and the women's free figure skating is on at 1 Eastern on NBC. Usually it's on Peacock, or usually it's on USA, then moves over to NBC. This is fully on NBC this time. And then we have two men's curling semifinals at 1:05 Eastern, and then the women's gold final hockey is on at 1:10 Eastern. The gold medal match for women's hockey, that will be on at 1:10 Eastern, and that will be done for the day. And then, the women's hockey will be done. Men's curling, 1:05 Eastern. No, two men's semis will be at the same time. And then we'll only have the final hour of the women's bronze final though. So they're gonna join in progress. It's really a tape delay join in progress, but or they can condense it down to like an hour with commercials. Condense it down, like cut the intermissions out between periods, like a quick commercial break, which is whatever, And then they're gonna have it constantly going, even when there's, because the Olympics don't really have commercials. But even when there's a little tiny break in the stuff, maybe like a little break, or a quick commercial break for like maybe a minute of commercials for this channel, these channels. Just at the cost of paying for watching this, And free ski half qualifying. That's starting at 1:03 Eastern on Peacock, and that will be joined on 4 Eastern on USA Network. And then we have a men's curling tape delayed on CNBC at 5 Eastern. And yeah. And even on tape play later at night, it's only showing the final hour of the women's bronze final. Yeah, it's better than nothing. I'll take it, but certain sport. It's like I'll take it, but at least it's aired on TV for those who don't have Peacock. So you can see some of it, at least in the tape, like 60-minute format. I'll take it, At 4 Eastern, the women's ski cross qualifying on USA Network. And then Switzerland, USA women's run route curling is at 5 Eastern in USA. And women's ski cross finals at 6 Eastern in USA Network. And then they're having a tape delay, and they're having some of this is tape delayed coverage though from days past, the men's 1500 meter, women's in USA round robin curling. Yep, that's from yesterday. So it's on tape delay at 5 Eastern after women's ski cross qualifying was done. Women's ski cross found at 6 Eastern USA. And then we have tape delayed men's team. They're having women's curling semifinals at 8:05 Eastern. And men's 15-kilometer master triathlon. At 8:15 Eastern, it's going to be on USA Network. And the women's semifinals. Curling, with one semifinal, probably the USA one, or if not, maybe the Canada team, Team Canada or something like that, at 9 Eastern USA Network. And speed skating wins 1500 meter at 10:03 Eastern on Peacock. And the men's semifinal at 10:40 Eastern Peacock. And the women's 1500 meter speed skiing will be joining progress at at 11 a.m. Eastern. And then the men's semifinal hockey. Presumably the non-USA semifinal. That'll be at 11:50 Eastern. Join Press and USA Network. And then noon Eastern, NBC gets some coverage with the 2-1 bobsled runs 1 and 2, starting with run 1 at noon, 12:50 Eastern. Then the men's 15-kilometer mass start. They're either joined in progress or it's continuing. A tape delay coverage at 12:15 Eastern. The one's ski cross fouls at 1 p.m. Eastern, USA Network. The one's 1500 meter on NBC. That's tape delayed for sure. And then USA Network on NBC at 1 Eastern. The men's bronze medal curling at 1:05 Eastern. Men's 15-kilometer master on 3 Eastern USA. And the free ski halfpipe final out. They're having that condensed down to 45 minutes. The free ski halfpipe, or maybe join in progress, and that's at 2:15 Eastern. One men's 15-kilometer master USA tape delay re-aired at 1:30 Eastern. The free ski halfpipe final on NBC at 1:30 Eastern. And the women's 1500 meter and men's relay finals at 2:15 Eastern on USA Network. And short track speed skiing. And then they're having the men's semifinal hockey, the USA final on NBC at 3:10 Eastern. And then 2-1 bobsled runs 1 and 2. It's going to be run 2 at 4:15 Eastern on USA. And then men's bronze medal in curling at 5 Eastern, CNBC. Then on the 21st is the 4-man bobsled run 1 and is on USA Network starting at 4 Eastern. Runs 1 and 2, but run 1 is going to get 4 Eastern. And then the men's ski cross qualifying at 4 Eastern on Peacock. Mixed team aerials final, freestyle skiing, 4:45 Eastern and USA Network. And the men's 50-kilometer master classic at 5 Eastern. Cross country skiing. And then ski cross finals at 6 Eastern. And during progress at 6 Eastern is the men's 50-kilometer master classic. And USA, the mixed team relay and ski mountaineering at 7:30 Eastern on NBC and USA. And women's bronze medal curling 8:05 Eastern. Then the 12.5-kilometer master biathlon women's master at 8:15 Eastern on USA Network. The men's women's master speed skating race. It'll be like 10,000 meter, race. It might be like a huge race, and then 10,000 meter, long races in speed skiing. That's at 9 a.m. Eastern USA Network. NBC will have that join at 10 a.m. Eastern. They'll start their coverage on the 21st. They'll join their coverage on that NBC. And then women's bronze medal curling will be in joining or tape delayed. Actually, it'll be tape delayed. 9:20 Eastern USA Network. And then the 4-man bobsled will be 40 minutes, condensed down 40 minutes. And then, which is, hey, at least it's shown on TV. That's better than what I can say, At least it's shown on TV. Women's sport event. Hey, I'll take it shown on TV, even if it's condensed down. I'll take even some of these ones that sports you never hear of. You never hear of, like ski mountaineering. Some of these sports you never hear of hardly. Even at the Olympics, you only watch at the Olympics. No, hey, I'll take it condensed to curling. The women's, the men's they show in full, but the women's at least show on TV condensed, tape delay even. I'll take it. Better than nothing at all. Absolutely nothing at all. I'd rather see the full event live on you. Say maybe. Hey, I'll take it. If they can squeeze another event, I'll take it. The 4-man bobsled runs 1 and 2. Continuing on. It's with run 2 on USA Network at 11 a.m. Eastern. And the men's 50 meter kilometer start. The men's 50-kilometer master classic may either be joined in progress or just continued or tape delayed. The final ending at 11:30 Eastern on NBC. Men's ski cross finals at 11:45 Eastern on USA. And the mixed team aerials final That's not really